Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your Dixie Chopper Field of Thunder. At the end of lap number one, James Tyler Erb, your race leader. Boom Briggs second, side by side for the third spot. Garrett Alberson going to try to wash up in front of the 15K of Jensen Ford. They fan out three wide off corner number 4. It's still Turbo, your race leader. Again, Jensen Ford in that Bruce Kane Racing 15K. Garrett Alberson in the 58, and they're closing in on Boom Briggs.
Tell you what, it's going to be a while for them to pick up the tail of the field, though, but they are coming out of turn 4. Erb is in the middle of the back straightaway. Whoever wins this race, it is going to be so... Oh, look out! And Kane got into Boom, and we got trouble. And Garrett Alberson and the Dave Warren Power Sports caution is out.
The Nutrient Solution starting zone over in turns 3 and 4. Turbo brings them off corner number 4. Green flag is back out. A good restart for Jensen Ford. James, he's going to inch ahead of Boom Briggs and try to move the Bruce Kane Racing entry into the second spot.
Out of turn number 2, here comes the 15K down the back straightaway. His first year driving for Bruce Kane, that rocket. Dalton Wilson throws it in an 18D. Man, they are going at it down here in 3 and 4. We'll keep an eye on 1 and 2. Still remains a little bumpy down there. Tyler bleeds, but here comes Jensen Ford. And again, Dalton Wilson climbed to third in car 18D.
Jensen Ford's got a fast hot rod, man. This is the first year he's been behind the wheel of that car. The first few races he's been behind the wheel of that race car as well. It seems like anybody that takes the reins of that race car is usually pretty good. Jensen Ford, an accomplished wheelman. Bruce Kane, a former racer and an accomplished car owner now as well. He is closing in on your race leader, coming around to complete lap 8.
Cody Overton drove it last year. The year before was Dale Holly. Sat on the pole of a Lucas Oil race at Port Royal. Down the back straightaway, here comes Jensen Ford all over Tyler Erb as they work lap 9. Ford on the bottom. They're side by side out of turn 4. Tyler Erb maintains the lead of the Spay.
And Jensen Ford's able to get a good run through turns 1 and 2. James, as Dalton Wilson's going to throw his hat in the ring as well. It's now a 3-way dance for the lead. Coming around this time will be 1/5 of the way through the event. 10 laps down, 40 laps to go. And you can toss a blanket over the top 3 cars as Dalton Wilson now starts to apply some pressure to Jensen Ford.
Shaping up to be a dandy, so we got a long way to go. 10 down to 50. 3-car breakaway. Tyler, here comes Dalton on the bottom. Slides it up through the middle, down the straightaway. Into turn number 1, 11 in the books, the lead by Tyler. His 4/10 of a second remains that way. A dandy brewing in East Bay, Dustin, as we work lap 12 at the Clay by the Bay.
Man, this is a good show. Dalton Wilson going to hop through the corners as Jensen Ford slips up. Move the James Ratliff Racing 18D into the second spot. Dalton Wilson still looking for that first National Touring Series win, and he's going to keep himself glued to the back bumper of Tyler Erb's number 1. There's a battle for the lead on the left side of your screen. On the right side of your screen, Brandon Shepard starting to work his way through the field as well as he started this race back in position number 9. Shep now up to 4th in the B5, but James, you got a battle for the lead.
Battle for the lead. That Todd Steele Building's hard charger. Keep an eye on it as well. Wilson for the lead to throw it in there. Dalton Wilson down the back straightaway. Got a car slowing. They'll head off the track. I believe that's Mark Whitener as we come out of turn 4, lap 16. New leader is Dalton Wilson at East Bay. Brandon Shepard, Garrett Smith. They've won the last 2 Dirt Track World Championship races. They run 4th and 5th off of turn 4.
I'm telling you, don't count that 20 RT of Ricky Thornton Jr. out as well. I know he started back in 20th. He has openly said East Bay Raceway Park, he's just not a fan of this place. It's just not a racetrack. Then he gets around well, and Ashton Winger gets into the wall.
Erb took the bottom of the restarter. Shepard has to run down the back straightaway. He'll do the crossover of Tyler Erb into turn number 3. And they're 2 by 2 behind your leader. Off at turn 4, Brandon Shepard and Erb at the line. Erb still has the spot. It's still Dalton Wilson in left, 20 to go. Now Garrett Smith going to the top shelf in the 10. So the 2 the last 2 Dirt Track World Championship drivers, 3rd and 4th with 20 to go.
Yeah, Dalton Wilson, man, he is ridiculously good on these restarts. That's why I think he enjoys seeing the caution flag fly. He's already got a 1.2 second advantage. Tell you what, one of the fastest drivers on the racetrack is Ashton Winger. Oh, and just as we say that,
the announcer's jinx.
It happens every time.
Tyler, it's 1 second down the back straightaway. They'll have 7 laps to go.
Turbo's closing.
Traffic is on the bottom. And he jumped the cushion. He maintains the lead, though. 7 laps to go, 43 in the books. Tyler Erb eyeing that top shelf. He'll diamond off that corner. Here comes Brandon Shepard to the B5, Dustin Jarrett.
Yeah, Tyler Erb, when he hits that line right down in turns 1 and 2, there he is. He gets a great run down the back straightaway. Turbo is there, knocking on the back door. He wants to close out the Veland Winter Nationals with a win. We have got 5 laps to go this time around.
Oh man, East Bay at its best. Shepard, Smith, Davenport, they got to get going. Dalton Wilson, 5 laps to go. Got to watch it here. Lap traffic at the tail end of the field. Erb on the bottom, down the back straight. We had cut it to 0.4 of a second.
Here comes Dalton Wilson. He's going to go to the inside. A nice move right there to work by Boom Briggs. Oh, and Tyler Erb KOs Boom off the corner, and that may cost him. He loses ground to Dalton Wilson. Now less than 4 laps to go between Dalton Wilson and his first career Lucas Oil win.
Now he wants it to stay green, Dustin Jarrett. He doesn't want a 2-lap shootout or 3-lap shootout. 3 to go for Dalton Wilson, the Fayetteville, North Carolina driver. For James Ratliff, that team based in Campbellsville, Kentucky, down the back straightaway. Here comes Tyler Erb. Here comes Brandon Shepard.
And there's a Dave Warren Power Sports caution. Boom Briggs has slowed to a stop near the end of the front straightaway. We are going to have a 3-lap dash to the finish in the final Veland Winter Nationals at East Bay Raceway Park. Dalton Wilson, 9 times a runner-up at the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, looking for his first career Lucas Oil win. They go green in the Nutrien Solutions restart zone.
All right, they'll go 2 laps to go next time around. Shepard tries to go up to block Garrett Smith. They're 3 wide back here. Bountiful lead to 3. Are you ready, buddy?
Oh,
2
man.
laps to go for the big perm. Can he do it here tonight and close the deal?
He's got a good line at the top of the racetrack. He's going to try to avoid the holes down in turns 1 and 2. Turbo hits the holes and loses a little bit of ground. Dalton Wilson will stretch it out down the back straightaway. Here comes Shep in a battle for second.
The crowd is going wild. How about it? Here they come. The Barrett's performance. 1 lap to go. The crowd senses it. Out at 2. Dalton Wilson, second spot. They're side by side. Down the back straightaway. Shepard goes to second. Big perm. Welcome to East Bay.
Yes.
Victory Lady did it.
Yes, yes. Dalton Wilson, you are a winner with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series in the finale at East Bay Raceway Park, and everybody is on their feet.
Let him hear it, race fans.